Hey guys, it's Sean5/Joe5 here. Yeah, I'm aware I haven't uploaded in like 3.5 months, but that's over now. I finally uploaded. Anyway, in this video I will be responding to Matt Pat's theory. It's called Game Theory Super Mario Betrayed. See the thumbnail right there? It's kind of misleading with the title. It's not Luigi. His theory isn't that Luigi betrayed Mario, but we'll get to that in a minute. I'm also aware that I passed 100 subscribers. So yeah, I will be making my 100 subscriber special. It'll be out sometime next month. There will be a video between now and then, so yeah, it's all exciting. It'll be a two-parter. Part 2 will upload immediately following part 1. And it'll be top 5 best and top 10 worst theories. And before the theory starts, Matt Pat throws in this little clip.
Did you see the news? Nintendo confirmed that Mario is punching Yoshi in the head. According to character designer for Super Mario World, Shigefumi Hino, quote, "Lots of people think that while Mario is pointing his finger forward, he's saying go, and Yoshi's tongue comes out. However, the setup that I drew was that when Mario punches Yoshi in the head, the character's tongue shoots out in surprise. What's more, there's an added bop sound." And
Alright, so basically, as you can tell, he's trying to reinforce the fact that he thinks Mario is mental. Okay, so alright, I have a few pieces of evidence against this before I debunk the actual theory that I'm here on. First of all, look at this picture. Okay, that's Super Mario Galaxy 2. It's clearly pointing there, but in Super Mario World, I can't deny that he's punching Yoshi. Okay, so whatever. So, first of all, that's player's choice, okay? The player chooses to punch Yoshi. You press the button and he punches Yoshi. So yeah, it's up to the player. Also, in order for Yoshi to eat, he has to be punched. That's the only way for him to eat. So really, it's not too bad. I mean, it's the only way for him to eat in that game. And you need to power him up so he can fly or shoot fire with the shells, you know? And you need to punch him for that. So, yeah, I mean, later on you can clearly see that he's pointing. It says Mario's originally punching Yoshi, so it goes probably for Super Mario World. But here you can clearly see he's pointing here in Super Mario Galaxy 2. I'd also like to point out that if Yoshi doesn't like being punched, why does he stay with Mario on these adventures? I mean, Super Mario World, sure, when he gets hit by an enemy, he panics and he runs. But how come he doesn't jump to get, over the walls? Also, but he also, yeah, he runs away and he gets hit by an enemy, but he calms down as soon as Mario gets him back. So, I guess he wants to be with Mario. Also, if you just jump off Yoshi, he just sits there and waits for you to get back, so he's not using the opportunity to run away. He can clearly outrun Mario, so he doesn't, and you can tell he doesn't run away, so why does he not run away? It's because he still wants to be there. He also continuously goes on adventures later with Mario, so clearly he doesn't mind what Mario does on these adventures. One more piece of evidence is that in Mario Super Sluggers, which I get is not canon, they have chemistry. Now, they have to base chemistry off of the canon games, because it doesn't make sense to do otherwise. Mario has chemistry with Luigi, Peach, the Piantas, Smoke with Bowser, and the Dry Bones, so it makes sense who has chemistry, who has Smoke, and Mario and Yoshi have chemistry. So, that should be enough evidence for why Mario is not mental and Yoshi does not mind what Mario does on these adventures.
character in Mario who is pure evil. Someone sinister who aligns with no one. Who intentionally sows the seeds of chaos for his own profit. He's flown under the radar, but make no mistake, he's the Mario universe's version of a war profiteer, creating conflict and then selling his wares to everyone involved. He is the purest villain in the Mario series, and that man is Professor Elvin Gadd. You heard that right.
Alright, so as you can see, he tries to claim that Professor E. Gadd is a villain in Mario. So, I guess we'll look over his evidence before I say anything. Alright, so basically he points out how when they get to Island Delfino in Super Mario Sunshine, the flood is waiting for them, and it's Professor E. Gadd's invention. So basically he tries to say that this whole thing was set up because it was there. unless it was a one-time thing that he left it there. I don't really know what to say here. There's really no good evidence that it was set up. I mean, it can't completely be debunked either, but still, there's no evidence, real evidence, to prove that was a setup. Alright, so then he wonders how Bowser Jr. ended up with the paintbrush that had EGAD's logo on it, and here's what he says.
EGAD's inventions. It's not actually that much of a mystery. Bowser Jr. just outright says,
A strange old man in a white coat gave it to me. A strange old man in a white coat.
gave it to you? Not I stole it or I bought it, but EGAD just straight up walked up to an oversized turtle dragon and gave it a powerful magic paintbrush capable of bringing life into the world? And don't for a second think that he doesn't realize the threat that the Bowser family poses. Canonically, Luigi's Mansion takes place before Sunshine, and in the finale of Luigi's Mansion, Luigi talks to EGAD about King Boo turning into Bowser and breathing fire at him. So clearly the professor knows the danger posed by the King Koopa family, but still, in a quaint feint, still hands them the tainted paint.
Alright, so basically he's trying to say that Professor EGAD gave Bowser Jr. the paintbrush even though he knows the threat of the Bowser family. Okay, he's simplifying this, okay, because sure, he may know the threat of the Bowser family, but that doesn't mean he knows what they look like, or even that Bowser Jr. exists. Sure, he may know he may know the threat of Bowser and even what Bowser looks like, but that doesn't mean he knows about Bowser Jr. And even if he did know about Bowser Jr., that doesn't mean he knows what he looks like. He's never seen it. And yeah, he'd probably know who Bowser Jr. is, but isn't a big part of this game that Bowser Jr. is disguised as Mario, so he frames him? I mean, doesn't Mario go to jail in Super Mario Sunshine for doing nothing, but because Bowser Jr. framed him, he went to jail? I mean, he could have been disguised as Mario when he got the paintbrush. He never said, he wouldn't put in every detail about what he did, so he could have disguised himself as Mario and then got the paintbrush. Alright, so basically, he's trying to say that EGAD is helping both the villains and the good guys here.
About who's holding the latest weaponized vacuum cleaner or Game Boy, the scales are disturbingly balanced. Look no further than Mario Party 7.
Alright, let me stop you there. That's not canon. And yes, I do bring up non-canon evidence, but it is based on personality traits from canon games whenever I do bring up non-canon evidence. So he better have some good evidence here.
Where, if you look really closely, you'll find his logo on two more items. The first is the vacuum orb, which makes sense considering he's the guy responsible for creating the Poltergust series that helps Luigi clean out haunted mansions. What makes considerably less sense, though, is who EGAD designed this item for. Wario and Waluigi. The vacuum orb is a capsule item in Mario Party 7 that is exclusive to these two villains. An item specifically logo appears on Boo and Dry.
Yeah, so basically there are items made for Wario and Waluigi and only Boo and Dry Bones. Okay, but Mario Party 7 is not a canon game, and I don't see what that has to do with personality traits. I mean, Mario Party 7, it's no good or evil, it's all fun in that game. There's no adventure in that game, it's not good or evil. So, bringing up evidence from that game that isn't personality traits doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. So, yeah, maybe it is just for them, but it is just a fun thing. Mario Party 7 is non-adventure. It's not really meant to be taken seriously.
EGAD creates a time machine, and for its maiden voyage, its sole occupant is Peach, the monarch of the Mushroom Kingdom. Hey, here's a good idea. Let's send the princess back in time inside of a death trap using an untested technology without anyone else in there for protection. What could possibly go wrong? Spoiler alert, everything. She's trapped in the past.
Okay, so basically, things do go wrong. But my piece of evidence against this, I'm not sure Super Mario Partners in Time is canon or not, but that doesn't really matter right now because of the fact that it could be. But that is a decent piece of evidence from Pat brought up. But still, he could just be stupid, okay? He may not have thought about what could have gone wrong. Okay, maybe he's just excited about this invention, and she was excited to use it, and so they used it and things went wrong. That could just be an unintelligent move. I'm not saying what he said is completely off. I'm just saying it could just be an unintelligent move what he did.
In the past and kidnapped by mushroom aliens, despite EGAD saying that there's a 99.99999% certainty that nothing will happen. You might want to run that calculation again there, Doc. Oh, and
Okay, so maybe those are the odds that he actually believes, and maybe those were the odds and they just got super unlucky. I mean, sure, it sounds like a stretch of me to say that, but still, what I said could be correct. I mean, maybe they just got unlucky. Maybe that's what he thought the odds would be. I mean, who knows? Alright, so basically he says that EGAD is completely useless in this game and does nothing to help. Yeah, that's what he says. Okay, maybe he's just having a bad day. I don't know what this could mean, but he says it's almost like he's working with the villains, and he doubts everything that everyone says, so I don't know.
Cut to the last scene of the game. The final boss is defeated, only to have EGAD say, "There's something interesting to see in the castle. Meet me in the usual spot." What could be there? Some fun post-game content, some Easter egg, a new invention? Oh no! You go to his usual spot, only to find Bowser, possessed by the evil mushrooms and ready to kill ya. Thanks for that heads up there, EGAD. It's almost like he was luring you into a trap. And sure, if you want to chalk up Partners in Time to just an accident with experimental technology, might I also...
Okay, wait a minute. When they got to the room, Bowser was passed out. Okay, he wasn't active in any way, so maybe he just wanted to chill on Bowser. Didn't he get possessed by the aliens after they got in there? I mean, I've never played that game, but from what I saw in that clip, it looks like that's what happened. But still, either way, they would need to defeat Bowser.
King Boo, who Luigi so painstakingly defeated and turned into a painting in the first game, was freed when the Nutty Professor accidentally sold the painting in a garage sale. Accidentally sold the painting with a giant evil boss inside, huh? I don't think so. Need I remind you that you're the same guy who ended the first game with the lines, "I'd wager dollars to donuts nobody but me has such lovely paintings." In fact, he's so eager to get his paintings, he puts rescuing Mario from his portrait prison on hold until the ghosts have been turned into pictures. And then he just so happens to accidentally...
When does he ever put off rescuing Mario for the paintings? I mean, rescuing Mario is Luigi's job, then EGAD just helped him with giving him some helpful equipment to save Mario. And I don't know about that King Boo thing. Maybe he just... I don't know, maybe he forgot about the painting. Maybe he just saw a side of it that didn't have King Boo. I don't know. But if he was really trying to hide his tracks, he would have said he lost it, I'm sure. Alright, so basically he's saying that there are only 4 ghosts that actually attack Luigi before he attacks them. And why are we sucking up the non-attacking ghosts? He said because EGAD told him to. Well, really, it's actually up to the player whether they want to do that or not. But any one of those ghosts, either way, could still be a threat.
This character be helping both sides? The answer is obvious. EGAD serves one master. Not good, not evil, but money. EGAD doesn't care who he's helping as long as he's getting paid. He's an armed...
Alright, so he basically says that he helps the bad guys, so he gets paid from them, and then he charges the good guys for what they need, even though Mario gets FUD for free. Bowser Jr. got the paintbrush for free, and I still believe that Bowser Jr. is probably disguised as Mario, and that's why he got it. But he's kind of contradicting himself, because he says all this stuff just ends up there, which clearly means they don't need to be paid for. So why all of a sudden is he saying that he needs money? So basically he says that throughout the games, there's evidence that he wants money, like something in the greed wallet that doubles your amount of coins after every battle. That could just be something that doesn't even apply to the story and maybe just applies to the player playing the game. I don't know, but... And then in Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, he says after all this is over, you may finally get out of your brother's shadow. I mean, that's what he says. So he says because of that he's manipulating Luigi.
It under his breath all the while. If that doesn't show you that he is more than just an absent-brained professor, I don't know what will.
Alright, so at the end, he basically just says that EGAD creates an invention that helps both good guys and bad guys, but still, it's not shown where he gets money, and that he knows they're bad guys that he gives it to. He really only should know Mario and Luigi, and Bowser Jr. was disguised as Mario, so theory disproven, I guess. Alright, well that's the end of this video. God bless, have a good day, and I hope you enjoyed the video.